When people think of homelessness, they often think of those they see living on the street. It may be surprising to learn that individuals living on the street make up only a small portion of those who are experiencing homelessness, and homelessness can happen to anyone. Homelessness is very complex, but it's not without solutions. To fight it, we have to understand how and why it occurs, and the way it's experienced. Homelessness can be categorized into 4 types of living situations. The first occurs when people don't have a home and don't access emergency shelters, except during extreme weather. They often reside in public spaces like streets and parks, or other areas not meant for human habitation. People who access emergency shelters are also experiencing a type of homelessness. People use shelters for different reasons. They may be fleeing family violence, have lost their job, or cannot pay their rent, or have been evicted. For many, extensive trauma resulting in mental health challenges and addictions may prevent them from successfully maintaining a home. The third type of homelessness occurs when people without a home stay at hospitals or correctional facilities, or couch surf with friends or strangers in order to escape conflict at home. These people are experiencing homelessness because they live in temporary accommodation without a guarantee of continued residency. Homelessness also includes those who are at risk of homelessness. These are individuals who are not currently experiencing homelessness, but are one life event away from it. Perhaps an eviction, a job loss, or an illness. Much like a person's experience of homelessness, the causes of homelessness are complex as well. But what we know is that homelessness almost always results from a combination of issues. There are systemic issues that contribute to a person's experience of homelessness. These include poverty, economic changes, affordable housing policies, a lack of coordination between systems, and the long-term impact of colonialism on all of us. While poverty does not always result in homelessness, homelessness is always a result of poverty. Poverty arises from economic and social inequalities based on factors that are out of a person's control, like low wages, discrimination, and a lack of work. From an economic perspective, a declining economy can make it harder to find and keep a job, putting people at risk of homelessness. But what most people don't realize is that a strong economy might also contribute to homelessness. It could lead to an uptick in migration into our city, which leads to reduced vacancies and increased housing costs. From a policy perspective, any change in social policies that may reduce affordable housing and the supports needed can make it more difficult for people to retain housing or move from non-market rental housing into market rental housing or home ownership. A lack of coordination between systems like health, justice, and children's services, and the agencies that make up the homeless serving system of care can result in people falling through gaps in systems that are actually designed to support them. Finally, colonialism is an ongoing experience that has resulted in the overrepresentation of Indigenous peoples in Calgary's homeless population. Canada's colonial policies and practices have contributed to intergenerational trauma and a loss of connection to community and culture, all of which place Indigenous individuals at an increased risk of experiencing homelessness. Conversely, issues arising from an individual's unique personal circumstances may also contribute to homelessness. These issues can include past and current trauma, chronic health conditions such as health challenges, mental health and addictions, domestic violence, and even discrimination and family conflict based on a person's sexual orientation. But it's important to remember that while these personal circumstances might contribute to an individual's experience of homelessness, Homelessness is ultimately correlated with systemic issues like poverty. As you can see, homelessness is a complex issue, but what's clear is that many of the factors